Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I'm Earl Shamblin, your host, and we're on start number 23 of Justin Verlander's 2011 season. So far 11-5, and they're on the road again to face those pesky White Sox who've been giving him fits in the replay. They did win. Detroit did win this game actually, 5-4. Winner Verlander went 8 innings. 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 7 Ks, 1 walk, and 2 home runs in the game. One couple changes, actually no changes from the last lineup for Detroit except for Bedeman and Avila changed spots in the lineup. And for the White Sox, it goes Pierre Ramirez, Canerco, Dunn, Quinton, Pierzynski, Rios, Tehan, and Beckham. Jake Peavy on the mound for the White Sox. So 2 righties on the mound today. Austin Jackson will step in and lead it off for Detroit. A 3-4. And he grounds out to Tehan for 1 away. Brennan Bosch, a 5-5. Left-hander. 1-6 is a home run. Anything else is a double. It's a 7. Just missed a home run. Double for Bosch. Brings up Ordonez. It's a 5-5 right-hander. Again, 1-7 home run. Anything else is a double. 13. Double. Back-to-back doubles for Detroit, and it's 1-0. Brings up Miguel Cabrera, man on second, 1 out. It's a 6-5. And Cabrera strikes out. Victor Martinez, a 5-3. Batting left. Ballpark check home run. We're in Chicago. Chicago 1-15 is a home run for the lefties. And it's an 18, so he flies out to right field. And that'll end it. Could have been a lot worse. Gave it a ride to the warning track there. 1 run for Detroit. And Juan Pierre will lead it off for Chicago. 6-2. Lefty. Ballpark check home runs for Juan Pierre. Of all people. Actually, he has weak power. So it will not be a home run if he gets it. Batting left. It's 1-15. It's a 12, so it's a single for Pierre. And he's not going to steal. Alexi Ramirez, a 1-9. And a 1-9. It's a ground ball to Guillen at second, a ground ball C. Only plays to first. Pierre makes it to second. Runner on second, 1 out. Canerco, a 4-11. Right-hander. And it's a fly ball to Bosch. He's a 4, and that's a 20. And he does make the play. Thank goodness it was a 20. It's a fly ball B. 2 away. Man on second, Adam Dunn. 5-6 versus a lefty. 1's a double. Anything else, he's going to fly out to left. A 10. Fly ball to Bosch. He makes the play for the 3rd out. Top of 2. 1-0 Detroit. Johnny Peralta. 5-5. Right-hander. 1-7 is a home run. Anything else is double. 16, another double. 3 doubles in the game for Detroit. Brings up Carlos Guillen, a 4-4. Batting left. Tough play for Tehan. He's a 4. It's a 7. It's going to be a error check on Tehan. He's a 26. 9. And that is a ground ball A. So it will be a ground out 5-3. And Peralta will hold second. Wilson Betterment, yeah. Wilson Betterment, the batter. It's a 4-5. And he is batting left. And it's a fly out to left. Pierre there to make the catch. Alex Avila with 2 down at 2-5. And he grounds out to the first baseman, Konerko, to end the inning. So nothing for Detroit. Bottom of 2. Carlos Quentin to lead it off for Chicago, 1-5. And he strikes out on his own card. A.J. Przinsky. It's a 6-7, batting left. And it's a tough play for Guillen, a 4. Can he get there? It's a 10. Error check. He's a 13. It's a 9. And it is a good play by Guillen at second base. Alex Rios. It's a 1-6. 1-8's a double. It's a 9. So he flies out to Austin Jackson in center field. 3 up, 3 down. In the second, go the White Sox. Top of 3, Austin Jackson, top of the order, 5-6. Right-hander. And he flies out to the right fielder, Quentin, for 1 away. Brings up Brennan Bosch. It's a 2-7. And Brennan Bosch strikes out. Jake Peavy, the strikeout. Maglio Ordonez, a 2-7. And he flies out to Rios in center field for the 3rd out. Bottom of 3, Mark Teehan, 2-10. As he flies out to Ordonez in right field. Gordon Beckham, 1 away at 2-11. He grounds out to Betterment, third baseman. Juan Pierre, with 2 away, a 4-7. There's the left hand. That's that walk. Silly old 4-7 walk. Juan Pierre, he's going to think about stealing. He's a B. So 1-13, 1-12, 1-11. 1-11, 2 outs. He's going to try it. So 20, he gets thrown out. So it's a 2-4. That'll do it. Alexi Ramirez will lead off the next bottom of the 4th for the White Sox. Top of 4, Miguel Cabrera. It's a 6-12 right-hander. As he flies out, fly ball to Rios, and he makes the play. Victor Martinez, a 6-5 lefty. And it's a fly ball to Quentin. He makes the play there in right field. Johnny Peralta, a 5-3. Ballpark check singles. Chicago. 1-3. 1-3 is a 19. So he's going to be a line out to shortstop. Ramirez for the 3rd out. Bottom of 4. And Ramirez will lead it off. It's a 6-8. And he pops out to Betterment over at third base. Paul Konerko, 1 away, a 6-5. It's a tough play for Peralta. He's a 4. That's a Rosa 3. Shortstop, and that's going to be a single. As Peralta could not get to it. Single for Konerko. Brings up the big left-hander, Adam Dunn. And it's a 6-7. And it's a ground ball to Guillen at second, but it's tough. It's going to be a hard play. He's a 4. It's a 16. And it's a ground ball C. So only plays to first. Konerko will move to second. Brings up Carlos Quentin with 2 down and a man on second, a 1-6. And he gets hit by the pitch. As Verlander beams him. And it's first and second now with 2 down. A.J. Przinsky, a 1-10. Ballpark check singles. Left-hander, it's a 1-6. Or sorry, we're in Chicago, 1-3. It's a 13, so he lines out to the second baseman. Guillen hits it on the screws, but right at Guillen, and nothing to show for it for Chicago. Top of 5, Carlos Guillen will lead it off. It's a 4-4. He'll be batting left. Tough play for Tian. Again, he's a 4. And that is a 5. And that's a double. Leadoff double for Guillen. As it gets by the third baseman. Tian. Wilson Betterment, man on second, nobody out, 4-3. Batting left. It's hit out to right field, and it's Quentin. He's a 5. Not good there. It's an 18, so that's kind of favorable. And right field, 5 and an 18. But it is a single 2 stars. As the range hurts the White Sox there. It's a single for Betterment, and Guillen will come home to score. RBI is 2-0 Detroit. Man on first, 1 out, Alex Avila, a 2-12. 2-12 versus the right-handers, a walk. First and second with nobody out now, Austin Jackson. Trying to turn 2. It's a 6-6. And Peavy strikes him out. Big strikeout there. As they can definitely try for the double play here. Brennan Bosch. It's a 6-7. Lefty is a single to center field. And no stars. So Betterman can try to score. He's a 12. Pierre's out there, or no? Center field is Rios. He's a -1 arm. So that makes Betterman an 11. He's being held on. That's a 10, so 50-50. They are going to try. They're going to send him. Excuse me. They're going to send him. As it is hit to Rios. It's going to make him a 1-10. It is an 8. He makes it. And Avila will go to third on the throw home. So a single, RBI single for Bosch. And it's first and third with 1 out. Maglio Ordonez. Jake Peavy in some hot water here, trying for the double play. Again, 3-7. And there it is, ground ball shortstop A. As Ramirez will turn it. It's a 6-4, 4-3. But 2 runs for Detroit. In the top of the 5th, it's 3-0. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Alex Rios to lead it off, a 5-11. And it's a fly ball to right. Ordonez, he's a 5. It's a 3. And that's going to be a single for Rios. Again, the range coming into factor there. Brings up Martin with a man on first, nobody out. A 6'8", lefty. And he pops out to Guillen at second base. One away. Gordon Beckham. It's a 2-7. And Gordon Beckham strikes out on his own card. Juan Pierre. It's a 3-8. And it's a ground out to Peralta at short. That will end the inning. Top of 6. It's going to be a pitching change for Chicago. Timeout. Top of the 6th, new pitchers Will Oman for Chicago. Miguel Cabrera will lead it off at 2-6. He's a big lefty. 2-6. And he grounds out to Teehan, third base. Victor Martinez, 4-11. He's going to be batting right. Ballpark check singles. Again, Chicago's what, 1-3? Yes. It is a 4. So he lines out to shortstop. For the second out, Johnny Peralta. 2 down, nobody on. And it's a 2-7. Left-hander. And he grounds out to Ramirez at short for the third out. Bottom of 6, 3-0 Detroit. Alexi Ramirez, a 3-8. And 1-19 is a single. 15, that is a single. Leadoff single for Alexi Ramirez. He's up Paul Konerko. And a 4-9. And he strikes out. Verlander gets Konerko to strike out. One away, Adam Dunn. It's a 5-4. Versus the left-hander is a strikeout. Carlos Quentin, 2 down, man on first, a 6-4. Versus the right-hander. Range for Peralta coming into play here. He's a 4, that's a 2. It's going to be a single with 2 stars for Carlos Quentin. And so it moves Ramirez to third. First and third with 2 down. A.J. Pierzynski, the lefty. 6'10". And it's a ground ball to Betterman. Tough play. 4 is a 6. And he's a 4. That is a single 1 star. So again, the defense having some problems. RBI single for Pierzynski. 3-1 now. First and second 2 down. Alex Rios, a 2-11. 1-14 is a single. It's a 3. It's a single 1 star though. It's going to load the bases with Martin, the batter. He's a left-hander. 5-2, and he gets him to, and Verlander gets him to fly out to Ordonez in right field for the third out. So kind of a jam there. Verlander gets out of it with 1 run, and 3-1. Detroit top of 7, and it's a 5-10. Carlos batting right. Catcher X. Pierzynski's a 3-7. That is a pop out to the catcher. For 1 away, Wilson Betterman. 6'7". Going to be batting right. And it's a tough play for the second baseman, Beckham. He's a 2. 11. The air check on Beckham. He's an 8. That is a 9. And that is a good play by Beckham over there at second base. 4-3. So 2 down, Alex Avila. It's a 2-8. Lefty-lefty matchup. That's a single for Avila. Solid single. Brings up top of the order Austin Jackson. It's a 3-6 versus a left-hander, and he grounds out to Tehan for the 3rd out. 1 runner left. Bottom of 7. Gordon Beckham will lead it off. 9-1-2, a 4-6. Right-hander is going to be a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day for Beckham. Juan Pierre. It's a 2-4. And he grounds out to Peralta. Route number 2. Alexi Ramirez. 1-8. And he pops out to Peralta. That'll do. We'll move to the top of the 8th. Brennan Bosch. Lefty-lefty. Will Oman. Way past his point of weakness inning. But he hasn't reached it yet. A 3-6. And that's going to be a leadoff single for Bosch. And that will be all for Oman. Timeout. New pitcher for Chicago is Jesse Crane, right-hander. Maglio Ordonez, the batter, 5'10". Righty-righty, struck him out. Brings up Miguel Cabrera. And it's a 4-6. Right-hander. 1-4 is a triple. Anything else, he's going to fly out to the left. It's a 19. He flies out to the left. And runner will hold. Bosch at first. Victor Martinez, a 1-7. And that is a single 2 stars off the right-hander Jesse Crane. And it is 1st and 3rd with 2 down. Johnny Peralta, another right-hander. It's a 1-3. Ballpark check singles. Chicago, what's that? 1-3. It's a 7. So line out to short. Goes Peralta. That will end it. 2 runners left. Bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Detroit. Canerco, 4-7. That is a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day for Canerco. Adam Dunn. You almost want him to get on his card anything but a 3. It's a 2-11. And he actually grounds out to the second baseman, Guillen. 1 away. 2 away. Carlos Quentin. It's a 2-5 as a walk. So 2 down, man on first, A.J. Przinsky, a 3-8. And that is a single 2 stars. 1st and 3rd now, 2 down. And another hitter walk, and Verlander will have reached his point of weakness. A 6-4 right-hander. Peralta having some tough time over there. He's a 4. Need a big number, 16. That is a good number to roll, and that is an out. Peralta is able to make the play, get to it. So nothing for the White Sox in the bottom of the 8th. We'll move to the top of the 9th. And it's 3-1 Chicago, Detroit. Carlos Guillen, a 3-7. And he flies out to right. Quentin there to make the catch. Wilson Betterment, 1 for 3 on the day, a 4-6. He's going to be batting left, and he walks him. Jesse Crane with a walk. Brings up Alex Avila. And he is going to... He's going to hit and run. It's going to make him a B. It's a 6. 6 on the hit and run. And a B, ground out to second. Runners advance 1 base. So basically a sacrifice. Austin Jackson, man on second at 2 down. The 410. Right-hander. Ballpark singles 1-3. It's a 2. So it's a single 1 star, yes. First and third, 2 down. And they're going to go to the bullpen timeout. New pitcher for the White Sox is Chris Sale, the lefty, facing the left-hander Bosch. It's a 1-8. 1-8 is a single 2 stars off Chris Sale. And that will score a run. Jackson to third. That's going to go on Crane. But a big hit there as the lefty Bosch comes through against the lefty. Brings up Maglio Ordonez, a 1-4. And it's a ground out to Sale. 1-3, that will end it. That ain't another run, insurance run there for Detroit. And it is 4-1. We move to the bottom of the ninth. And Verlander will stay out. The 1-9. And he strikes T-Hen out. Gordon Beckham. 5-6. 1-9 is a double. Anything else, he flies out to the left. It's a 7, so double for Beckham. And that's going to bring up Juan Pierre, man on second, a 2-8. And a single to right field for Juan Pierre. That's going to be all for Verlander. And Beckham is a 13 right fielder. Ordonez is a 0. But he's being held on, so that's going to make him a 12, 1-12 to try to score. And they will try to throw him out. It's a 9. He does score on the Pierre single. So, pitching change for Detroit, timeout. New pitcher for Detroit is Jose Valverde. Alexi Ramirez, man on first and 1 out, a 1-5. And it's a ground ball to third, Betterment A. So that will be a double play. It's a 5-4-4-3. Inning ender and game ender, double play. And Chicago picks up 1, but not enough. 4-2 final. Be back with the totals in just a minute. All right, looking at the totals. Detroit, 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Chicago, 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. And for Verlander, 8 1/3, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs, 10 hits. So pretty much scattered out 10 hits. Got tired at the end, had to bring Valverde in for a save. That's good, though. Need to bring him out every once in a while. Knock the rust off. Brendan Bosch, after going 0 in the last game, he was the only guy not to get a hit. Goes 4 for 5 in this game, 2 RBIs. Only one to not get a hit was Cabrera. So the hit parade continues for Detroit as they pounded out 18 hits against the Twins in the last game and 11 hits here today against Chicago. Jake Peavy, rough outing for him, 5 innings, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. And bottom of the order did okay. Brzezinski, Rios. As Chicago had 10 hits, but just couldn't bring the runs across. Verlander would bear down and get him out of the inning. So that is going to wrap this one up. Start number 23 is in the books. Verlander will move to 12-5. At this point in the actual season, he was, I believe, 14-5. Double check here. Yep. After this game, he was 14-5. He is now 12-5. So on pace, but I don't think he can reach. He's not going to be able to reach his 24 wins, even winning out. So again, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. So until start number 24, I will see you then. Take care. God bless.